Got another feel-good story, which we definitely need, especially when it comes to law enforcement. It's New York State Trooper Robert Webster saved a little girl who was choking in upstate New York. Absolutely beautiful story. Shout out to Trooper Webster. Roll the video.
A little girl in Steuben County is alive tonight because of the quick actions of a local New York State trooper.
Our 18 News Corner Bureau Chief Ariel Salk brings us this heroic story.
When I showed up on scene, the mom was outside, and you could tell she was really frantic. So it's one of those situations where you're like, all right, this is actually happening.
New York State Trooper Robert Webster's quick action saved a young child's life after the 2-year-old fell unconscious.
She was eating gummies and drinking milk, at which time she just laid down on the floor and became unresponsive. And so with that in the back of my head, I'm like, okay, so she was eating prior to going unconscious. And, that's when I decided to utilize the Heimlich maneuver.
Webster had to use the life-saving technique several times on the young child.
Told the ambulance, step it up. And at that point, I grabbed her again. I started doing the Heimlich a second time. EMS grabbed her out of my hands. She she let out a blood-curdling scream that, as a parent, you're like, all right, she's breathing, she's conscious, she's alert. It was a good scream to hear.
Webster is a former Marine and has been serving on the force for almost 4 years, but this save means a lot to him.
It's one of the better feelings that I've experienced. It was like, to see that kid lifeless on the couch, to screaming and, crying in the ambulance, blinking, moving, like acting like a child. I was like, oh, it was like a sigh of relief.
Webster says that candies like these will serve as a reminder of that day for the rest of his life.
If I ever eat another gummy bear day in my life, I'm definitely going to be thinking of that little girl.
Reporting in Corning, Ariel Salk, 18 News.